Hello, my name is Telisa. Welcome to today's quick upper body stretches for men. You don't need anything other than yourself and maybe a mat if you've got one. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. So whatever that might look like for you. And we're going to bring our right hand out to the side as our left arm reaches up overhead, getting a nice side body stretch. You can lower that right elbow down towards the mat to help get deeper into that side stretch. Come up through center and other side. Your gaze can be wherever feels comfortable or natural within your body. Come back up through center. Let's do each side one more time. Right arm down, left arm reaches up and over. Release. And other side. Back up through center. Extending the right arm in front of us, using the left hand to gently pull back on the fingers. Getting a forearm stretch, maybe feeling the stretch a little bit into your bicep. Take this opportunity to take some deep breaths as well. And gently release those fingers. Switch to the other side. Just keep your focus on the sensations in your body. And training the mind to concentrate on what's happening right now. Switch again to the other side. Release. And 2 rounds of breath on this side. And gently release. You can stay where you are. I'm just going to turn around so that you can see. Or bring the right arm overhead, taking the left arm to pull the elbows, so we're trying to walk these fingers further down the spine. If your rib cage is really flaring out as you do this, see if you can suck it in a little bit, while also still pulling back gently on that right elbow. Release that side. Left hand comes up. Right hand gently pulls that elbow back so the fingers can walk down the spine a little bit more. The rib cage is really flaring. Hug it in. Slowly release. Roll out the shoulders, both direction, and then we'll do each side one more time. Right arm overhead, pulling back, pull the rib cage in. Deep breaths. We're not forcing anything, just working with where we are, trying to get a nice sensation. Release the arms, left arm overhead, right fingers help pull it in, pull the rib cage in. And slowly release. Again, stay where you are. Now we're going to bring the arms behind and use your fingers to kind of tiptoe as close to the elbows as you can. So we're trying to reach for opposite elbows. If you can't quite get there, that's fine. And we're just holding here. Again, if the rib cage is really flaring out, hug it in a little bit. Getting some openness through the shoulders, through the chest as well. Deep breaths. We're just going to hold this one. And then gently release your grip. Bring your hands, interlock all 10 fingers. And then we're squeezing the palms and the forearms together as best we can. You can reach your knuckles down towards the mat. Opening up through the chest, through the shoulders. It's okay if the rib cage flares out a little bit with this one. Staying where you are. I'm just spinning on my mat here. And slowly release. Swing your feet around in front of you. Hands are behind you. Fingers pointing away from you. I like to then also bring my feet a little bit closer towards my bum so I can lift up through my bum to pull my butt closer towards the heels to get even more of a stretch through the chest and shoulders. Gently making our way out of that. And then extending the legs straight in front of us. We're just gonna do a tiny bit of legs here. Flex actively through the feet. See if you can flex so hard that your heels lift up off of the mat. And then relax them down. And now see if you can tilt your pelvis. So imagine your pelvis like a bowl. See if you can tilt the bowl forward a little bit. You might need to adjust to be able to get into it better. And then just like we did from that kneeling position, reach behind, seeing if you can grab opposite elbows or as close as you can. This helps keep our chest open. So we're really gonna focus the stretch on our hamstrings. Fold forward from here. We're not gonna be able to fold as deep. We're avoiding rounding through the spine and bringing our face, towards our legs. We want a nice flat back here. So again, you don't have to go far. You should feel that sensation through the backs of the legs. We're not in some flexibility contest. Just working with where we are. With every exhale, see if you can fold a little bit deeper, even just a millimeter. And then slowly come up. Last stretch we're going to do. It'll be upper body and lower body. So come into a straddle, and it doesn't have to be a wide straddle. So the feet can be a little bit closer rather than making it look like a complete split. And again, leading with the rib cage, so you can bring your arms back behind you to grab for opposite elbows to help keep your chest proud. Start to fold forward. You should feel that stretch in the adductors, so that growing area. Not needing to go too deep to start feeling that sensation. Notice what your feet are doing. Maybe you point through the feet to get a little bit of a stretch along the tops of the feet, or maybe you flex the feet. You'll get more of a stretch along the calves. Maybe you can both. Slowly, gently come up. Bring your right arm in front of you, and then left arm reaches up and over, getting a little side body stretch here. Up through center, other side. Come up through center. We're going to do each side one more time. Deep breaths. Up through center. Last one. Up through center. You can come back into a comfortable seated position. Closing out your eyes or looking down at the ground 2 or 3 feet in front of you. We're going to take 3 rounds of breath together. So deep inhale through the nose. Completely fill your lungs. And then exhale audibly through the mouth. Like you're fogging up a mirror. Again, inhale. Shoulders can shrug up by the ears. Let everything go. One more time. Inhale. Gently opening the eyes if they were closed. Taking a second to notice how you feel. Notice if your body feels a little bit more loose and limber. Notice if there's a change in your vibrational frequency, if you feel a little bit more alive. I thank you for joining me. If you got anything out of this class, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, or share, as it helps me immensely. Otherwise, thank you again. Namaste.